today's video, I'm going to be talking about the dark side of Teepublic. I'm making this video to make you guys aware of some of the bad things that do happen on Teepublic, as well as how you guys can potentially get around these, whether that be account takedowns or copyright infringed designs. The aim is to take you from the dark to the light. So if you are ready for this video, please do drop a like, as that would be very much appreciated. And with that said, let's jump straight into it. Hi guys, my name is Phil and welcome to the Money Game YouTube channel. For anyone that's new around here, I make print-on-demand content to both motivate and to give you guys tips and tricks on how you can improve your print-on-demand shops. If you do happen to be new around here, please do click that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way you won't miss out on any of my future videos. We've helped a lot of people make their first online sales on sites like Redbubble. So if you want to be a part of that, make sure you are subscribed. Down in the comment section, I have a free print-on-demand start guide that features the information I used when I first started to get my first online sales. And if you are someone who's looking to turn this into more of a full-time thing, I've also got a paid step-by-step guide that's linked down in the description. So the dark side of Teepublic. How do you get around this? Well, there's a few ways, but before we get to that, I just want to talk about some of your comments. So the first comment here is from Smith, and he's saying, "Hi, my Teepublic account was suspended. What's the solution?" We will be going to talk about that. We have Zobra here saying designs never show. We'll also be covering this. And Trev wrote out a bit of a long message explaining their experience with Teepublic, saying, "I wouldn't waste time uploading to Teepublic. I sent them an email asking for the search function to be turned on." And this was their reply, and the reply pretty much went along the lines of, "We're not going to be making your designs available or allowing them to be on show." All of these things I'll be trying to cover throughout this video as we navigate through the dark side to take you guys to the light. So I hope you guys are ready for this one. I'm going to start off by talking about shop takedowns. Now, shop takedowns don't usually happen. Sometimes you might get takedown notices for your designs, and then eventually the shop will get taken down. But if you do happen to be unfortunate, Teepublic does sometimes just randomly take down shops. Usually when a shop's taken down, the message that pops up is one that reads, "This is to notify you that as a result of violation of our terms and conditions, we have removed or disabled access to the material that appeared on teepublic.com/whatever your shop is called." Now, this is something that does happen quite regularly with some people. This is how you could potentially get around fixing that and getting your shop back. Bear in mind, before trying what I'm about to show you, you need to make sure that all the designs you did upload were yours, they weren't copyright infringed, and you need to make sure that you have some sort of proof to kind of back yourself up, just to show that obviously your shop shouldn't have been taken down. Now on the Teepublic site, you want to scroll right to the bottom and you want to go on info and click on contact us. Once at this section, you can go to the bottom part here where it says, "How else can I get in touch?" and it says send a message to, and it shows you the Teepublic help email here. And then once you click send a message, this box will pop up, and you just want to be putting your name, your address, obviously the topic. I'll suggest for you guys to select website issue here, and then you can just add information starting from the name of your shop, obviously why you feel it shouldn't have been taken down. Sometimes you may have to write to them a few times within a week to actually get a response, but yeah, this is the best way to get in contact with them. I've noticed most people will send one message or one email, leave it at that. With Teepublic, you need to be sending multiple emails, and if you are to do that, you need to make sure that your shop was in good standing and you didn't actually violate any of the terms and conditions. And if you can prove that to them, you get your shop back, no problem. Moving us on, we have designs not showing up. This is very a part of the dark side of Teepublic, because a lot of people jump on this site, they want to start making passive income, or they just want to start selling designs, and Teepublic doesn't actually show those designs to the public. Now, it can be a bit of a nuisance, and I mean, there's different ways to get around this. One way could be to, sell your designs externally, so send your links to people, and if people start buying a lot through those links, Teepublic, for whatever reason, starts allowing your designs to actually pop up on like the front page and things like that. I've tested this method and it works, but you have to sell like a load of things through a link. And obviously if you can't do that, because I understand not everyone can have people that will just come and buy through the link, you then need to make sure that when you're creating your Teepublic store, you're creating a few albums. I would recommend a minimum of 4 albums. They don't have to be specific as to what they're related to. And once you have these albums created, I would say try to upload up to 40 designs and then make your shop look somewhat artsy, so you do look like someone who's trying to actually do something with the designs they're creating. If your shop just looks like a spam shop that has a load of random designs that don't make sense, for the most part, whichever Teepublic representative you get in contact with through the email will just send you a message pretty much saying, oh, they don't think that they can make your shop public to people. And obviously if you don't want that, you need to do your best to make your shop look as artsy and professional as possible. And then that way, if they think that you are making your own sort of unique designs that will potentially sell, they'll then allow your designs to go live onto the market. Once again, this could be a little bit tricky. You may have to send them an email quite a few times before you get a response. The customer service can be really poor sometimes, which is something that I really do hope that Teepublic fixes up on. And next, we got a big one: copyright infringement. Now, I mean, from the 2 examples you can see on the screen, you have one picture that has Muhammad Ali in it, another one that has Garfield. And I'm pretty sure that Muhammad Ali picture is probably infringing on some sort of trademark or copyright as well. The sad thing about Teepublic is that if we just go on the home page and we're going to just search designs, you will see a lot of things popping up that are obviously falling under some sort of trademark. Like, for example, Garfield, like I showed you, it's the first thing showing up at the top. Just this drawing alone of Garfield, pretty sure it's copyright and trademark on it. Obviously we're seeing Avengers styled characters, and just here we're seeing cartoons of Samuel Jackson. Obviously this is something that could easily fall under trademark. More Garfield, NASA. I mean, there's so many things as we scroll through that are sitting here. Like, for example, Brendan Fraser here from The Mummy. All of these things could easily fall under copyright, which is very, very unfortunate. There's probably a few things there that I haven't even noticed myself, but this kind of thing leads to more people wanting to kind of infringe on copyright in their designs, and it just adds to the dark side of Teepublic, which you guys don't want to be doing. The main reason I'm talking about copyright infringement and why obviously it's not good is due to the fact that it will lead to you having designs taken down, even worse, account getting closed down as well. So when you're making your designs, try to make them in a way that's unique to yourself, never infringe on any sort of copyright, and make sure that when you make a design, you can confidently say, oh, if Teepublic was to take my shop down today, I could email them with this design and explain to them how it's mine, how it doesn't infringe on any sort of trademark and copyright, to get your account back in the event that it does unfortunately get closed down. And moving us on from trademarks and infringements, we have the fact that Teepublic just need to have more products on the site. I mean, in comparison to sites like Redbubble, they do not have anywhere near as many products. I'm pretty sure Redbubble has 90 different types of products, or it's most likely like 80 different types of products, and then some of them are just different variations. But as we can see here, Teepublic, just counting off the top of my head, I mean, I can see what, 9 at 3, 12 at another 3, 15. I can see 15 different products on this image you can currently see on the screen here. And I mean, for someone selling on Teepublic, yes, you can still potentially get sales through these products, but if there's variation of products you could actually sell on, you could potentially make more. For example, if they had things like leggings or clocks, you may not think you most likely sell your designs on those things, but trust me, when it comes to print on demand, you can sell your designs on some random products. The more products we have access to, the better. And this is something that I feel that Teepublic should work on fixing, as you guys and me myself as a seller on Teepublic, that's something I can't really get around. I can only work with the products that I have. And to finish us off, we have the low profits. I mean, I'm thankful when it comes to Teepublic, you can still get profits. And this is just a screenshot that shows some profit margins I made from selling stickers. So I sold 50 stickers at a margin of $25, meaning that pretty much each sticker sold for 50 cents. I mean, if this wasn't on Redbubble, I mean, for the same sticker there, I most likely would have made at least £50, which in dollars could translate to roughly around $70 odd. And yeah, I mean, this is something that I hope Teepublic works on in the future. I mean, you can't really control the profit margins, so I do hope that at some point in the future, Teepublic find a way to implement a feature that allows you to set your own profit margins in a similar way to Redbubble. And especially for people putting a lot of time into the designs, I think it would pay off quite nicely. But yeah, for this video, I think I'm gonna leave it there for you guys. I mean, I've showed you most of the dark points of Teepublic, so if you want someone who's new to Teepublic, these are things you want to bear in mind, and this is something you want to use as a bit of a guide as for what to do, what not to do, and how to get around things if the hard times do come. And also guys, I want to let you know that I'm soon going to be starting doing Teepublic shop reviews. So if you want your Teepublic store to be reviewed, I'm going to drop a link down in the description, and I'm going to be going through some of those shops. A few have already started coming in. If you made it to this point of the video, down in the comment section, comment down woke, as it will show me that now you guys are actually woke, knowledgeable as for what to do if you get in tough situations with Teepublic. Nevertheless, always remember that everything is rigged in your favor, and manifest success.